welcome back. Now, after the recovery of huge amount of foreign currency, nearly about 8.5 crore rupees by the Himachal police from the accountant of the Karmapa, and that's the head of the second Buddhist sect across Tibetan Himalayas, the Indian security agencies will be questioning the Karmapa for his alleged Chinese links. Now, Indian intelligence suspects that his plan was to create a network of China-friendly Tibetan institutions across the Himalayas. The main aim, according to early reports, was to take over the influential Rumtek monastery, which has 700 overseas branches. And what could be a big setback for the Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi, a senior Gujarat police officer has said that there is evidence that shows that Ishrat Jahan encounter was in fact staged. Now, Ahmedabad's Joint Commissioner of Police Satish Verma, who is an officer in the Special Investigation Team probing the case, has filed an affidavit in the High Court saying that a separate FIR should be filed against the police officers involved in the encounter. Now, Ishrat Jahan was killed in an alleged fake encounter in June of 2004. Gujarat police at that time of encounter had claimed that Ishrat Jahan and 3 other were LET operatives on a mission to kill the Chief Minister. And even as the Chief Vigilance Commissioner PJ Thomas has become a major embarrassment for the government, sources have told NDTV that the controversial CVC has refused to quit. Now, Thomas stayed in his office the whole day today, but refused to comment on the controversy surrounding him. Now, according to the sources, government is now looking at other options and is hoping that the court declares his appointment illegal. Meanwhile, the government is putting up a brave face. Sources say that the government is readying itself to face the BJP in the court. Now, leader of the opposition Sushma Swaraj had yesterday said that the PM's panel did discuss the case against Thomas. Now, she said that she will file an affidavit in the Supreme Court. Now, NDTV has accessed the crucial papers connected to the appointment of PG Thomas as the CVC, an issue which has become a huge source of embarrassment for the government today. And the papers were again disclosed in response to the RTI application filed by Subhash Chandra Agarwal. Now, the documents record leader of opposition Sushma Swaraj's dissent, and while there are no details as to why she opposed Thomas's candidature, it is clear that the issue was discussed by the high-powered panel, that is the Prime Minister, the Home Minister and Swaraj herself. Now, yesterday, the Attorney General had told the Supreme Court that details of Thomas's case had been brought to the notice of the panel, but he was forced to clarify after a political storm. Well, meanwhile, senior BJP leader L.K. Advani says it is shocking that the government claims that the Prime Minister and the Home Minister were not aware of the case against Thomas, as Sushma Swaraj had taken up the details herself.
उस सीवीसी का मामला मैं जिस समय विपक्ष का नेता था तब से लेकर के ये विवाद शुरू हुआ कि मैंने उन्हें कहा एक जहाँ पर भी अब कानून बने हैं कि विपक्ष का नेता होना चाहिए लोकसभा का सरकार के साथ साथ जो निर्णय करे, तो उसमें शुरू में वो एक नाम देते थे, तो मैंने उन्हें कहा कि मैं नहीं मानूंगा जब तक आप पैनल नहीं देंगे। सुषमा जी ने भी यही कहा कि मैं इनका नाम नहीं मानूंगी क्योंकि इनके खिलाफ एक केस चल रहा है, सीबीआई जांच कर रही है और ये सबसे बड़ा अधिकारी है, सेंट्रल विजिलेंस कमिश्नर है, उनके ऊपर कोई केस चल रहा है तो उसको हम कैसे रख सकते हैं। मैं जो दूसरे 2 नाम आपने बताए हैं मैं उनको जानती नहीं, लेकिन उन 2 में से किसी को भी मान लो, मुझे कोई आपत्ति नहीं।
Well, the BJP seems to be collecting brownie points, and here's one that has got to make them feel more comfortable. Attacks on churches in Karnataka shocked the country in 2008. Now, more than 2 years on, the Justice B.K. Somashekar Commission of Inquiry has submitted its report to the government. And the Somashekar Commission has given a clean chit to the BJP government and the state police in the 2008 church attacks. Back in the city, in what came as some relief for consumers around the city, onion prices have finally come down. Now, remember, the Pongal weekend had seen the onion prices climbing to almost alarming levels of nearly 80 rupees a kilo. Well, here's our reporter Lokpriya telling us what you can expect when you go grocery shopping.
The sunny weather has indeed brought some good news to the residents of the city. The prices of onions that literally made us cry till about a fortnight ago has now dropped. The prices of onion is 24 rupees per kilo at the retail outlets. Yes, you heard it right, 24 rupees per kilo. This is the price at the retail outlet. The prices at the Coimbatore wholesale market is much lesser by about 4 rupees. It's about 20 rupees per kilo. Traders at the market say the reason for the reduction in the prices is because after the Pongal season, the sun has been shining very strongly and the fields have begun to dry up, and also the second crop that is coming in from Maharashtra have come in plenty, so there are enough stock to last till about April. And they also say that the prices have stabilized and the prices will remain the same till about April, May. And they also say that the price of other vegetables also have come down, especially tomato, carrot, beans, even they have come down, bringing much needed respite to the common man in the wake of increasing prices of the essential commodities. So the next time you want to feast on those yummy onion pakoras, you need not think twice. In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
Well, here's in fact a quick look at the vegetable prices per kilo in the retail markets near you. Lady fingers are at a little above 50 rupees a kilo mark. Beans are doing at 30 rupees. Brinjal is pretty cheap at 15 rupees a kilo, and again is the cheapest in fact in the market. Onion and potatoes meanwhile are a bit above 20 rupees a kilo. And of course, it's time to shed excess. That's what you can expect this chef serving tingling delights, but it does keep your waistline in check. We get you a look at those gourmet delights on the other side.